Hi, I'm Sophie and I am going to do a hopefully short tutorial on how to make a Grinch tree. I had quite a lot of interest in this on Instagram and had quite a few requests to make them to ship them abroad. And obviously with a live tree, this cypress tree, I didn't think it would be possible. Plus cost of shipping and everything else, it just wouldn't be worth it. So this is my first tutorial. I'm a bit nervous. I've never done a video before, put myself out there. So yeah, bear with me. Okay, so what you will need is a cypress tree. This one, it's only a foot. Obviously, you could use a different type of tree as long as it's fairly easy to manipulate. You don't want to use like a pine or something like that because they're just not bushy enough, not compact enough, and you'll struggle to get everything in. You can go bigger, obviously. If you do, you're going to need longer LED lights. You will also need more baubles, that kind of thing. So yeah, so this is just a little one, and it sits nicely on your windowsill, mantelpiece, kitchen table, wherever you want to put it. Also outside. So I've just got a little cypress tree. This is probably all backwards, I'm not sure. This was £3.75. If anyone in the UK, I pretty much got everything from the range. This is not an advert, by the way. Other shops do sell these things. The baker twine I always get from somebody on Etsy. You can get it from Amazon, wherever. Right, so on top of the tree, well, not on top of it, but as well as the tree, I've got a red pot. This one, it's a fabric covered plastic pot with just a plastic inside. But you could also use a terracotta pot. Just make sure they're nice, like Grinch colours, so bright red, white, red or white stripes. You can put green in there, but you have to stick with those colours for the effect. For a Grinch effect, you can also do these with other colours to suit your Christmas colour scheme. They're still pretty cool, but obviously this is for that whole Dr. Seuss Grinch effect. Right, on top of that, obviously the baker twine, which I've already shown you. A pack of LED lights. You ideally want, oh, there we go. Ideally want them on a wire if possible. I could only find these ones in the madness that was Lincoln City Centre. Well, not City Centre, but on a Saturday. If you can find the ones that are on like a wire, it helps to really keep the tree together, and also helps you manipulate it. I'm going to say a lot, that's really annoying. I will try not to. You start off with the wire and kind of bring it all together, and just start at the bottom. Start at the bottom and work your way up, and you want to kind of keep tucking in the little branches and everything as you go. You want it nice and tall and thin, and with the real wire ones you can kind of keep pulling it taut. Keep pulling it taut as you go, which really helps keep it in place. I've not actually bought the best LED lights for this at all. What you might need to do, which is I think what I'm going to have to do, is just to start at the beginning again, because I've got all this excess. What you want to do is finish with the end one at the top. So, yeah. So go further down. Probably going to have to edit this video. Now you want the battery pack to be accessible. So you do want that like about a foot of wire off that you can then hide behind the back of the pot. What I've done in the past is buy a pot that's a little bit bigger, and you can just slot that in between the plant pot and the exterior pot, which helps. So keep... Oh, and it gives off the most amazing smell while you're manipulating it, which is nice. So yeah, I'm just pulling it fairly tight as I go. Okay, a little bit closer. Any bits that stick out like this bit here, and say this bit here, you can then, the baker twine will help you then tuck those bits in. I've not done very well with this at all. I'm just going to just tuck that in there. And then just kind of keep manipulating it, bending it over, so you're already getting that shape. Now, with your tie on an oversized bauble, well, it's a normal sized bauble, I guess, for a normal tree, and the weight of that, this is a glass bauble, but the weight of this, when you do tie it on at the end, will also then help to bring it round. So once your lights are on, then you will need to get your baker twine. And again, start at the bottom. Just tie it round, trim off any excess bits at the end. Now you want to take the baker twine in the same direction that you took the lights. So I'm going clockwise, you know, obviously go whichever way you want. But just keep that same line. I did one when I first started doing them and went the opposite way, and it just didn't look right at all. I also find that the cypress trees, this one in particular, they're a good colour. They're like a lime green, which also it's kind of Grinch coloured, as opposed to going with a dark conifer. I don't think it would have the same effect. Not for a Grinch effect tree anyway. So can you see that because I'm kind of going in between the lights, I'm now then tucking in all the bits that are sticking out. And then just keep going round. And I think it's already starting to look quite Grinchy. Okay. I don't know how I'm looking on this tutorial. I'm not used to doing these at all, so I'll probably get to the end, have a look at the video and realise that it's rubbish and I'll have to do it again. So when you get to the end, you will need to snip it off and tie it, and then leave enough string so you can then attach your bauble. So bear with me, totally not prepared and haven't got any scissors. So I'm going to cut it off about there, and then tie a little knot. On the end. There we go. It's also, I'm going to say now, if you can get the lights so that they're not all kind of coming at the same, in the same direction. So you've got some sticking out at different angles, or even better, with the wire ones, the lights are kind of attached in. So attached into the wire, they're not protruding like these are. So they're better than these ones. I totally got the wrong ones. But hopefully this is still giving you an idea. So then tie on your bauble. If I can. I'm actually going to turn this back out this way. I just didn't leave enough string. So what I'm going to do is just unravel this at the end. So you see how that's now hanging over. Now, some people you might like to leave it there. I think the first couple of years I left it there, and then I got a bit more creative the year afterwards, and I got some tiny little, well, they're not tiny, but you know, the small baubles. And they're this size, so if you can see the comparison. Now, don't put the string on those. These are where the hair grips, we call them Kirby grips in the UK. This is where these come in. So you literally, can you see? So instead of the bit where you put the string in, put your Kirby grip in. Is that confusing? So put that Kirby grip in there, and then you literally, so easy, you literally shove it in the tree so that it sticks out. If you can find similar colours to your main bauble, or I mean even better to this bauble. I've looked, and of course when you actually look for a specific bauble, you can never find it or anything like that. So what would be great would be like a candy cane striped bauble at the end, and then also kind of red and white baubles to pop in again. So pop those in there and have them hanging out or sticking out. And then you just want to, oh, these are obviously not very great quality. So these are a mixture of matte, shiny and glittery. So let's just try and get a mixture in. Maybe, what's we got? We've got an even number. It's always nice to have an odd number. So how's that looking? Not great. Let's try and get again. So these work out cost-wise. They're about £12 or £13 each, unless you've obviously already got everything already, like a bauble already, if you've already got red plant pot, if you've already got, you know, little baubles that you can use. So, you know, you're really looking at the cost of the tree, the pot, the lights, baked twine, that doesn't cost much at all, plus whatever's left, you can then use to wrap Christmas parcels with. So yeah, that's it. I'd love to turn the lights on, but apparently the batteries, the rubbish batteries that I bought, don't even come with batteries, so I can't. But I hope that gives you some idea of how to make them, and I hope you've enjoyed my tutorial. Good luck and Merry Christmas, and yeah, enjoy, have fun. Any questions, just send me a message, and hopefully I can answer them. I'm no expert, but yeah, hopefully this has given you an idea of how I've done it. All right, take care, bye.